People are completely okay with everyone else's beliefs and what everybody else wants until it comes to Christians. With Christians, we're just evil, hateful, horrible people that shove our beliefs down everybody's throats. And I'm just wondering, how is saying my beliefs out loud, or talking about them, or going to church any different than everyone else also shoving their beliefs down my throat and everyone else's? For example, on TV, you really don't see many Christian characters in movies and TV shows. But nowadays, there's a lot more LGBTQ characters in TV shows and movies now. That's not shoving. Of course, that's not considered shoving anything down anybody's throats, because that's just how people think. They think, oh, well, gay people just love each other. It's just love. Why are you so hateful? But if there's a Christian character, or if you talk about Christianity or church or the Bible, everybody hates it. They treat Christianity the same way as they assume Christians treat the gay community, transgender, stuff like that. I understand a lot of Christians and churches have given us a bad name by making it look like we're hateful. But my point is that basically what I'm trying to say is that people say Christians shove their beliefs down everyone else's throats and we're just horrible people. But if we disagree with something, we're homophobic, we are racist, bigots, fascist, white supremacy, whatever it is. And I don't understand the logic of people. Everything else is tolerant. Like, I have to tolerate everybody else. It doesn't matter what I believe or what I think or my experiences. I have to tolerate everybody else. I have to tell everybody else that their lifestyle and what they're doing and what they believe is okay. Well, simultaneously, they hate me, look down on me, criticize and judge me, and tell me that my beliefs are wrong. Make it make sense. It doesn't. So I want to clear something up really quick. Christians are not supposed to shove their beliefs down anybody's throats. If you do not want to listen or hear about it, we should turn our cheek. We should let you make that choice. People are compassionate and loving and don't want to do that because, they don't want something to happen to you. I guess that's being hateful. But the point of Christianity is that we have good news of how to have, first of all, eternal life, how to have peace, joy during trials and struggles. And we just want to share that with people. If you found the cure for cancer, you would tell everybody, even though most people wouldn't believe you, but you would still do it because you have compassion for other people. So tolerating people is not love, and you should do all things with love. Having arguments and fighting and stuff like that is obviously not right. If someone genuinely wants to learn or is asking questions, that's great, and then you can answer them. Just make sure that you are answering them truthfully and not just making up your own ideas or whatever and saying whatever it is that will please them, and they'll take it however it is. I think the media, the news and stuff makes everything seem a lot worse than what it actually is, and that's why I don't really watch the news. I just try to keep up with updates that are really important. But it's just crazy how hateful people are. I just don't understand why people want to be so hateful. I mean, I guess I understand, but The world just hates Christians and Christianity for obvious reasons. And I understand that. And that's not going to just go away. But I just don't see how people think that they logically can make sense with their hateful behavior. I don't get that. I just don't understand how people can be so hateful towards a religion while saying we should accept all religions. But you're not accepting all religions. You're accepting what you want to say so that you can be hateful towards a whole group of people. And I just thought that this would be a good example. I'm bringing it up again. You're welcome. But I'm going to use racism for example. Because people say that you can't be racist against white people. That's just not true. You're using racism as an excuse to be racist. You're using racism as an excuse to hate white people. Because that's what you're doing. When you put somebody down and discriminate against them based on their skin color, that's racism. And there's just no way of getting around that. You can't just say you can't be racist against white people. We're people like everybody else. We're people of color too. White's a color. Peach is a color. Whatever you want to call it. Because I put a thing the other day. But you can't get around it. You just can't. All I'm going to say about that is that the reason why you can't get around it is because you're still discriminating against somebody based on their color. That is racism. You are a racist if you do that. You can't look at people that are white and assume things about them and say that you can't be racist against them, but then do the same thing to them that you assume they've done to somebody. Especially nowadays. Like, I've never owned a slave, but people say I've owned slaves because of ancestors and people in the past. Maybe your grandfather was a murderer. So are you a murderer? No, of course not. You're a different person. And we should love everybody. We should love everybody, no matter what color or whatever. That's the truth.